So here, this is a large potato, and this is what if Asta ate 3 devil fruits and had haki. Now I should mention one thing, before I continue this. Oh yeah, this is part 6 that I mentioned. But before I continue this, I know tomorrow is going to be September the 5th, and it's going to be 1 month from that what if that I made like 4 weeks ago. But since today's the 4th, I don't need to do a recap. Haha. I know. I feel like you're all hating me, but I don't care. Now, let me begin to this what if, and let me actually mention something. I'm reading the manga right now for the called Black Clover, trying to read them all. I'm right now at 325. Don't know why, but I can read faster than watch videos. Whatever. But not the point. So that's why I haven't really been posting for a while, or posting like what ifs videos like not daily and all that. I know I have been kind of being like a lazy bastard half the time. Because I haven't really been posting or haven't been doing this or that or whatever. Problem is, life is happening. Life is happening. Not really. It's just me being fucking lazy. But not the point. Probably later on in my life, I probably am going to have to get a part-time job because YouTube isn't really helping shit, and for some reason, me getting paid is not going to fucking happen on YouTube because whatever bullshit reason, I think I fucked up the payment account or whatever, and I'm not getting paid anytime. I have $800 in the fucking seal account. It's being held right now, so fucking might have to get a job later on, but yeah. And then what ifs on that time will have to be just cut shortly. Like they're probably gonna post it like 3 weeks later or something. Don't know. Don't blame me. Fuck off. But whatever. Let me go into this what if and let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So yeah. But let me go into this goddamn what if. But yeah. So we begin into Asta right now. Just on a tree. Yeah, Asta's on a tree. Reason why Asta is on a tree is because, he's mostly trying to hide from, Noel, Mimosa, what's it called? He has to hide from, Sally and Mariana. Why is Asta hiding from them? Oh, well, because the fact that they are trying to figure out what does Asta mean about 4 and, other things, like, who does he like? That's what Asta's hiding from. And Asta is kind of scared most of the time. Asta can be really brave and care less about an enemy. But right now he's fearing for his goddamn life right now. Against his allies. Or mostly the people that he kind of like. Too lot. But yeah. Of course, this is where Asta's hiding. Right now using the observation. Let me say it again. Using observation hacking, but yeah, of course, Asta got the news that he needs to go look for curses or whatever. But before doing that, he kind of goes to we go after from him hiding from everyone else. But let's go into a time skip of when Asta is getting to the Hodge village. Asta's right now flying in high speed using his devilfruit, the Phoenix model. Of course, he is flying right now, just having his wings out and just flying. That's where he sees Yuno right next to him, and Yuno is kind of glaring at him. Asta says, "What do you want, Yuno? Are you so angry that I will become Pirate King one day and be able to be overpowering you?" That's where Yuno just scoff and says, "I thought you were legit mistaking your words and saying you wanted to become the Wizard King." Well, Yuno, do you see me using magic any fucking point in your life? I use anti-magic. That doesn't count as magic technically. But guess what? Fuck you. I don't need your fucking help that much. This is where kind of glares at him. This is where Asta says, "Besides, I will become the Pirate King. I will become just like my father." And guess what? I found out who my father is. Asta stick his tongue at Yuno. Yuno go, I'm gonna... I still haven't learned about my parents, and you right now just teasing me about your parents. Hey, why not? Wouldn't that be good? That's where, well, say, I will kill you, Asta. That's if you could. Well, see you. This is where Belle was about to like pop out and say, hey, you're not. This is where Asta transformed his whole body into the Phoenix instead of his like hybrid form a little bit, and he just flew off in high speeds that no one else can actually like compare. Right now it's trying to like keep up with what's it called, Asta's speed, but Asta's right now flying so fast that he landed in Hodge Village in an instant. But before landing on them, he landed on the like what's it called ground so fast that he just like slid. That's where after he transformed out of his Phoenix mode. That's where Sister Lily said, Asta. This is where everyone kind of saw Asta, and so many people were like, wow, amazing. Well, not Sister Lily wasn't there. It was mostly what's called like Father Orsi, and Orsi's like, Asta. This is where Father Orsi's were actually talking to Nosh about like going to the like school for a little bit, and this is where Nosh says, Asta. He rushes at Asta and hugs him, saying, you're here. This is where Asta says, yeah, don't get too comfortable. Yeah. This is where, Nosh says, wait, what? Nothing. This is where, Father Orsi says, Asta, I'm so happy that that whole thing wasn't actually true. I'm so happy that you're alive and not being executed. This is where Nosh says, wait, I thought you said that he wasn't executed. It was a misunderstanding. This is where Asta says, it's just because he's old doesn't mean that he needs to remember things. This is where Nosh kind of like giggles a little bit. This is where, Orsi says, hey, you little brat, I am not that old. That's where Asta counts his fingers, saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 700, 200. No, 700. He says 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. I don't know. You seem pretty damn old. This is where Orsi says, why you little brat? This is where Asta dodges. This is where, Nosh kind of goes also, but yeah, he just like starts kind of smirking. This is where, this is where Orsi says, oh my gosh, you two are giving me a headache. So where's Yuno? Yuno managed to get there? Of course, he's out of breath thanks to him just trying to keep up with Asta's speed. Asta was extremely fast. This is where 4 girls were kind of like, well, not 4 girls, mostly 2 girls actually appear. It's Noelle and, what's it called, Nero. Now, Nero is just there as a bird, kind of like, she went off to kind of like give like flower towards her prince and all that, but yeah. Of course, this is where Asta says, well, hey, seems that like you had a very hard time in the wind. Hard time? Mostly, you're too damn fast. Well, speed is the key for a lot of things. I mean, yeah, why not? This is where, what's it called? Says, why you? I'm not fucking kill you. That's if you could. But for real, you can't kill me. We're brothers. This is where says, you little. This is where, Orsi says, I'm happy that your hand becomes so strong. This is where, says, yeah, thanks, Father Orsi. This is where, Asta says, well, Nosh, you want to go somewhere else? Wait, have you improved your observation haki in any damn time? Of course. What do you think I haven't? I actually created an army for myself. Ha! An army? Yeah. This is where, Nosh whistled out something, and this is where, he whistles out saying, come out, army of Nosh. This is where a bunch of animals starts rushing towards Asta and Nosh, and this is where, like, they're mostly kind of like dogs, cats, rodents, like, there's even a tiger there, a black panther, like a lot of different animals, even birds start rushing towards Nosh. And even this rare type of creature was there on there. It was this like weird creature that had like some kind of snake on its like tail, like yellow legs, a chubby body, and it looked like to have a monkey face. But yeah, so it's new. Yes, am I gonna just add some kind of creature that's kind of rare? Yeah, this is a rare creature. Now leave me alone. Probably the only creature I kind of like and Bar told that actually was kind of cool for them to add or something. But yeah, Anosh kind of appears to having this creature kind of just running up to them. And of course, it's the tiny version. It isn't that very big version, medium version, or anything like that. It's just a tiny version. And of course, it rushes up to what's called Anosh. and just jumps on his like arm and kind of just puts on his shoulder, just laying there. Right now yawning, so adorable, because it's still the like baby version. But yeah, this is where, well, not just that appears, also like a gorilla appears right now, rushing towards, well, Asta and Nosh. This is where Nosh says, "Hey, it's G." This is where, well, this is like, well, Big G, mostly he calls it Big G, but yeah, it's this big gorilla right now, just like smashing his hands into his chest, and like, oh, oh. Well, yeah, you know how gorillas are, okay? I'm not gonna try to make the sound. I forgot. Okay, leave me alone. But of course, it's a gorilla, and also a white lion appears. It's from where, well, Asta says, how the, well, my hyperstation haki, you know how I can talk to animals? Well, since I'm able to talk to animals, I decided to make an army of myself. This is where, well, both Orsies and even sees this and say, huh? This is where, well, Nosh says, I only found them out when I was kind of like mostly training on arbitration. You know, since you have told me to not do something stupid most of the time. Asta says, I guess you're right. I guess you're goddamn right. Well, not the point, Nosh. But still. Wanna attack Yuno? Yeah. This is where Nosh smiles and says, yeah, let's do it. This is where, well, both of them has very scary faces, like the shadow around, like a shadow face appears, the white smile around their faces appear, and this is where Yuno's like, what are you two? This is where Nosh says, attack! A bunch of animals starts rushing at Yuno. Yuno says, wait, wind barrier. This is where he makes a small wind barrier just because none of them might be able to destroy them. But this is where, well, also picks up a little twig, adds what's called anti-magic, and just like flicks it towards, well, not anti-magic, just hawking towards it, and flicks it towards the wind barrier. And of course, it breaks through it. And this is where Yuno's like, Asta! This is where he's going to have to keep sending more wind attacks towards the animals. Just kind of trying to push them away. But Asta keeps sending like different types of things to just toss at Yuno and break his like magic. This is where Yuno's saying, Asta, what the hell? This is where Asta says, can you two calm down? This is where Asta says, come on, Yuno. You just have to dodge. It's not that hard. Just to work, well, Yuno saying, I will get you for this. Wind style, wind spear. This is where he sent a wind spear, not through the animals, mostly towards Asta. Also, what he does, it pulls out a sword out of nowhere. And, well, not out of nowhere, mostly out of the anti-magic book. Well, not anti-magic book. Out of his, like, side. And he just have, like, this purple blade. And it says, Enma. He just cuts through the spear. Saying, oh, no, you don't. You know, I'm going to win. This is where Asta puts armament hawking. Now, of course, he uses, like, not left hand, right hand to grab the, well, Enma mostly, but yeah. That's where Asta says, let's see how you can defeat me. You know. This is where Yuno says, I won't lose. This is where Yuno makes a wind sword. And of course, you're about to start fighting. And of course, your father also says, can you two calm down, please? For the love of God. God damn it. This is where Asta has this like sword right towards Yuno's neck, while Yuno has this like sword right into Asta's eye. Of course, they're not piercing each other. And this is where Asta says, wow, you would have really stabbed me in the eye. Hey, you really want to be a pirate? Let me get rid of one of your eyes, you bastard. Well, that's so rude of you to say something like that. This is where Nosh says, wait, you're going to become a pirate? Asta says, of course. What do you think I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be a pirate, I'm going to become the Pirate King, and I'm going to show everyone that I am the strongest Pirate King in this nation. Or this era, mostly. This is where, well, or she says, huh? This is where Nosh says, so cool. This is where Yuno says, not so cool. This is where, well, both Asta and Nosh kind of ignores him. This is where, well, this is where Yuno says, what are you two doing? So wait, so becoming a pirate, does that mean you're going to have to get a crew? Probably. Probably after this whole bullshit, I'll try to become the Pirate King. This is where, well, Nosh says, I see. Well, we should probably be going towards what they call the school. I have to say, school? Wait, did you find you guys got a school? Nosh says, of course. This is where Father Orsius is wanting to explain that, but this is where, well, he explains it to Yuno. Of course, Nash explains about the school and how it is in there, but it's kind of boring. He doesn't want to do any of that. Asta says, I guess that's true. It's kind of really boring. It's helpful for people who wants to like become magic knights and wizards or whatever. I'm going to be a pirate, and education is not needed for being a pirate. This is where Nash says, I also want to be a pirate. This is where Yuno says, don't encourage him. This is where, well, also says, being a pirate is one of the best things because you don't need to listen to anyone, especially Yuno. Yuno says, why you? This is where, well, Asta and Nash starts running away from, well, Yuno. Yuno says, get back over here. This is where Orsi laughs, but yeah. This is where two people are right now looking at this. It is Nero and also Noel. Noel saying, Asta. This is where, well, Nero says, you know, instead of being creepy, you should probably go talk to him instead. This is where, well, Noel says, I do not talk to peasants. This is where, well, no, Nero says, sure. Okay. She transforms into a bird and kind of rushes towards Asta and the others. Of course, this is where Nero, she kind of tries to land on Asta's head, but of course, Asta does have lightning in his hair because of his, like, devil fruit. Not just because it's just there naturally. No, it's because Asta noticed Nero trying to land on him, and of course, lightning appears. Right now, his hair became a very brightish bluish color. This is where Nero, Asta says, well, not Asta, mostly Nash says, whoa, what the hell is that? I can transform my hair into lightning. Basically, any part of my body, I can transform into lightning. This is where Nero kind of gets annoyed. Realize that Asta is not letting that happen. That's where Asta says, also, I can do this. Asta, like, appears right now, like, in the sky. Right now, putting his, like, finger into having armament hacking. But it's actually called advanced armament hacking that he actually learned from, well, Rayleigh. And this is where he poked, what's it called, well, Nero. This is where, well, when he did that, he broke the little spell of becoming a bird most of the time. And actually made her kind of transform back into a human. This is where Nero was confused. And this is where, well, Nash says, whoa, that's so cute. Not cute. He says, whoa, that's so cool. Wait, can you do that to other animals? If they're before they were humans. Other than that, I can't really do that. I can't change their property to become a human. Or, yeah, she was a human before. This is where Nero was like, how did I know you were trying to land on my head? And also, how did I do that? Well, secrets are never told. But I really, okay. So he starts whispering it to Nash and kind of like saying how it works. And this is where Nora's like, you saying secrets are never told, but you're telling a little kid right now. Exactly. I don't really trust you, Nero. So, I guess that's convenience, right? This is where Nero gets quite annoyed with Asta. This is where, well, Asta says, also, Noel, what are you doing, my sweet... He says, my sea queen, what are you hiding? Are you hiding away from me? That's sad. This is where, well, Noel blushes and she's like, shut up, I'm not hiding. I'm just wondering where I was. You see here, what's it called? Finro kind of teleported me here. That's where Asta says, interesting. Do you want to, like, just come and meet my little brother here? That's where, well, Noel says, sure. So what is the thing? It's Nash. Nash says, yeah, and I'm going to become like a pirate, like Asta. This is where you say, no, don't listen to him. This is where, well, Asta says, exactly, we're going to be pirates. This is where, well, both of them are circling laughing, and this is where Nero, Noel, and also, just sighs, saying, for the love of God, no. This is where, well, they go into the school and all that, and of course, this is where, well, when the other kids kind of see Yuno and Asta, this is where so many people are saying, Asta, Yuno. This is where, well, most of the girls go up to Yuno and say, Yuno. All the guys goes up to Asta, mostly like the kid guys and all that. Says, Asta, how did you become so strong? Tell us. This is where, well, Asta says, sure, I'll tell you. This is where the two nobles say, it's you two. Hey. Asta says, huh? Oh, I forgot about you two. Whatever. This is where Asta says, so how to become strong? It's by using your spiritual will to become stronger like this. This is where Asta kind of like swing his hand to the left of him. Mostly his left hand to the left of him. And this is where armament hawking started appearing. Zing! This is where you know how the armor and hawking sound effects kind of appear? Yeah, that's what appears. And this is where Asta explains what this is. This is called armor hawking, an ability to able to kind of use your will to, or spirit will, into this. Kind of being able to hurt those who are able to have the possession of a devil fruit. Like this. This is where Asta kind of like put his fingers all three out, like 3 fingers out, mostly his left hand, or not his left hand, right hand. And this is where, well, a string appears in one of his fingers, mostly in his index finger. His middle finger decides to become lightning, and his last finger just became a blue flame. Asta explains that these are 3 devil fruits that he has. The Ito Ito no Mi, the well, not the Toro. He says the Ito Ito no Mi for the string one. The Rumbo Rumbo no Mi, which I don't remember the English, or not English, the Japanese name, but fuck it. It's either, yeah, I don't remember, fuck it. And also the last one is called the Toro Toro no Mi, Model Phoenix. So yeah, this is where, well, all of them are so amazed. They're like, whoa, Big Brother Asta, so amazing. This is where Asta says, of course, I'm amazing. I am better than you know. That's why my dream is to become the Pirate King. And when I do, I'm going to be the strongest Pirate King and the freest Pirate King this era has ever seen. This is where, well, you know, say, This is where Asta says, but not just that. There's 3 different types of hawking. There's armament hawking that you just saw. There's opposition hawking that, well, me and, well, Nosh has differently. There's actually a couple of different opposition hawkings, but not the point. Nosh has a very rare one, being able to communicate with animals. This is where, well, one of the animals are right now on Nosh's kind of shoulder, going, me, 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 me. But yeah, I don't know what he kind of sounds like. I forgot what it sounds like. No one mostly. This is where, so many kids are saying, whoa, so cute. This is where the girl's like, aw. This is where the creature kind of hides away from the girls, trying to hide into, like, Nosh's kind of, like, brown kind of jacket or whatever that he kind of wears. But yeah, this is where, well, Nosh says, God damn it. I said, don't tell them about that. This is where, well, a gorilla roar kind of here in the background, and also a lion roar. And this is where the sister lady, what was that? That was Nosh's, that's what's it called, White Lion, and also Big G. Big G's what's it called, gorilla. And, well, he didn't say White Lion, he said White Fluffy. Which, Fluffy, well, Fluffy White is actually a white lion. That's where the lady said, isn't that bad enough? They won't hurt, I don't think so, each other. I'll talk to them. But yeah, don't worry about that. This is where, well, I also say, well, Nosh has that ability, able to talk to animals. But my ability for opposition hawking is able to see the future. I am able to see future sight and not try to get killed most of the time. But not the point. Then the third one is called Conqueror's Hawking, also called as the Supreme King of the color. I am able to use my will, my soul, to push down people who are weaker than me. Like Seseran Yuno. This is where Yuno says, wait, what do you mean? He feels like his whole body is feeling like to collapse. And this is where, well, he's trying to not to, but this is where Asta pushes more of his Conqueror's Hawking into Yuno, and Yuno finally passes out. Asta says, like I said, knocking people out with Conqueror's Hawking is one of the best things to use. So many kids are saying, wow! The Novas are like, holy shit, he's scary. Here's to where, well, try not to, like, pass out, but Asta forced him to pass out. Also wanted for him to be the test dummy. This is where Nosh says, I'm still learning how to do that. That's the coolest ability, and I really want to learn how to do that. Without using anything, you just, damn it. I want you to teach me, Asta. Asta says, you're still too young. This is where Nosh says, hey, you bastard, you told me you were going to teach me when I was going to become stronger. Fine. I'll teach you. Besides, I have to teach the other little kids on how to use armament hawking. This is where, well, Sister Lily says, I don't think that's a good idea. So let's begin. This is where Sister Lily says, okay, he's just ignoring me now. This is where, well, everyone is like saying, yeah. All the girls are going, huh? They're like rushing out. And this is where, well, almost all the guy kids, this is where Asta starts teaching them on how to use armament hawking, or how to use arbitration hawking. Some of the kids are able to use arbitration hawking, but can barely sense that much. They're able to use it, but it's at what's it called, such a low level. Some kids are able to actually cover their like fingers in armament hawking. One kid was able to put his whole hand into armament hawking, just not his arm. This is where Asta was very impressed and saying, all of you have very good potential and how to use observation or armament. But not just in case. The supreme color of the king conquerors haki is very rare to those who, well, are basically, well, descendants of the king or whatever. But it's a very rare type of haki and cannot be achieved that much. Unlike me, since I am somewhat royalty, not the point, I was able to unlock it pretty fast. But don't worry, all of you that have armament and observation haki, you will be stronger than those normal magic knights. A normal magic knight might be strong, but you people will be stronger. When you get your magic, you will be able to add armament haki to your magic, being able to dispel other people's magic away. Observation haki is pretty useful also when you're able to want to dodge or sense attacks, and you cannot use them from a what's called magic, blocking magic or whatever. This is where, well, all of them are so amazed and having stars in their eyes, and this is where Asta says, this is where, well, all of them are saying, yeah, we will train. This is where Nash says, oh, when are you going to teach me Conqueror's Haki now? Okay, so we need a test dummy here. This is where, well, Nash says, okay, and who will be the test dummy? Yuno, of course. This is where Asta pulls strings out and pulls Yuno out, and Yuno, like, he woke up, like, he was waking up. So Orsi says, so Yuno, you're going to have to play with the, well, little girls, okay? This is where, says, this is where strings appear. This is where they drag his feet through the floor and out of the building. This is where Asta says, like I said, dummy. This is where, says, I'm not a dummy. I'm not your test dummy. But we must first neutralize his magic. And this is where, says, what are you doing? You do it to know me. Strings. Armament haki. Erasement. This is where armament haki appears all around what he call, thanks to the strings, but they're not really cutting him. They're mostly just dull enough not to cut him, because Asta can change the shape of the strings. But yeah, that's how he pulled out, well, out. This is where, well, Asta says, now that he cannot use his magic or escape from us, we are now able to test out Conqueror's Haki. This is where, well, Nash says, yeah. This is where, well, both of them are having creepy smiles, and that's what say, Nash, we can talk about this, right? Nash says, no, we can't that much, I need to become the strongest. I want to become a pirate. This is where, well, say, Asta, fucking help me. No. Asta says, too lazy. So, we will go out with the first basics, well, step in how to use Conqueror's Haki, right? This is where, well, you also explains him, that's where, screaming in the background. And this is where Asta, how did you cover up his mouth with something? Mostly just stick something in there and say, shut up. This is where, spit it out and say, you bastard, fucking get me out of here. And Anash, don't you dare listen to him. This is where, well, Asta says, oh my god, shut up. This is where Anash says, fine, I think I understand it. He's trying to focus his spirit, and this is where he's trying, he's like, he then opened his eyes and then sends out haki. This is where, well, it's a very small pressure of haki, but of course, felt kind of like dizzy for a little bit until he shook his head. Like, what the hell is that? This is where Asta kind of senses it with observation haki and says, you did good, Nash. Even though it's a small type of haki, you managed to dizzy out, well, what's called, But let me show you how you do it pretty well. This is where, well, says, Asta. This is where, well, Conqueror's Haki exploded from Asta, smashing upon, well, a very stronger force, right now cracking the ground, and this is where, felt it, for only 1 second passed out, in an instant. Asta says, so that's how you knock out a This is where, well, everyone is saying, some of them are smacking the faces, thanks to both the Father Orsi's sister Lily is kind of like not trying to face plant. This is where Noel and Nero are going to say, is he really using this as a test dummy? This is where so many other people who are from the village are actually seeing this and saying, whoa, what amazing skills you have. Asta, you truly are definitely the what's it called? How do you say it? The price person for, well, of course, of the village, the Hodge village. You're truly a strong person. While using magic, you're able to, well, knock out who was able to be a step close, further than you. Right now, you managed to catch up with some abilities that are very interesting. Asta says, of course. Now, I should probably kind of wake up Yuno. And who cares? Asta gets rid of his strings. And this is where, well, Yuno wakes up and says, where the hell is Asta? It's like 30 minutes later that he woke up. And this is where, well, Nero says, are you okay? This is where, well, Yuno says, of course I'm okay. Where the hell is Asta? He already left back to the Black Bull, so I just had to make sure. Because you would probably get robbed if you weren't safe, I guess. This is where Yuno says, that asshole. But yeah, like 20 minutes before that, I also was kind of eating with others and kind of people talking to them. And yeah, this is where, well, Asta, he isn't looking that bad. And of course, multiple girls in the village were actually kind of having hearts in their eyes. Asta, who kind of smiles, kind of goopy half the time, just because, yeah. This is where, well, Asta says, so, are we going to eat potatoes or something? Sister, this is where Sister Lily says, yeah, of course. This is where, well, she kind of gets reminded of the good old days of when, Yuno is always kind of quiet and always very powerful still when he was younger. And of course, just remembers Asta being loudmouth, but also not being that much of a loudmouth. Still being loudmouth, but not much. But yeah, ever since their own path changed, this is where Asta became different from when he was younger. Still the same, but different according to himself. Yuno has become also different, but still similar. But yeah, this is where, well, they're eating potatoes, and this is where, well, Noelle is eating a little bit, and this is where, well, Asta says, you know, Noelle, if you don't really like eating potatoes, I can go buy you something back at the, what's it called, camp, so I can go fly back there. This is where, well, Noelle says, no, it's fine, really fine. This is where, well, Asta says, are you sure? This is where, well, Noelle says, yeah, I am. This is where, well, she thinks in her mind saying, wow, he's really caring. He cares about a lot of people, except for Yuno. I guess, yeah, Yuno, but he just knocks him out most of the time. This is where, well, we go after 20 minutes later after that, going back to the, well, Black Bulls. So, of course, this is where, well, they kind of find out in Gordon's house about the curse that is in, well, the, well, Kingdom of Heart. This is where, well, a couple of days later, of course, the Heart Kingdom is having to, well, be visited by, well, what's it called? The Black Bulls. But yeah. Wait. But of course, this is where, well, we go into, well, Asta. Asta is with the, well, Noelle and Finral. And also, well, what's it called? Mopasa. But not just a boat right next to them, but also a little person managed to get in. And that is, well, Luffy. Luffy managed to also get in. This is where Luffy says, yeah, let's go to sell and conquer places. Asta says, yeah. This is where Finral, Mimosa, and who else says, I think that's a good idea. This is where, well, they all realize Luffy's here, and this is where, well, they're probably going to get attacked or something. When they get into the Heart Kingdom, this is where, well, they meet with Gaia, and Gaia is confused with Luffy because, first of all, there was no mention about someone with straw hat, but okay. This is where both Asta and Luffy are right now talking to each other and ignoring Gaia. This is where Gaia says, could be something late. I should get that later. Well, I probably should mention my queen and who this person is, but okay. This is where, well, Gaia explains about how this is. This is where he gives everyone like this, like, fruit bottle or whatever, and says that if you add magic, you are able to, well, be able to kind of taste the sweetness. This is where Asta accidentally adds so much lightning magic that explodes in an instant. It's like, my thing just exploded. This is where Gaia was confused because, first of all, he thought this kid didn't have any magic. And first of all, lightning isn't a magic. You realize one thing, Asta is very dangerous. From the fact that, from the little reports that they heard, is he can transform into a phoenix and will and not care less. Without no magic. This is where, Gaia has to be careful, but yeah. Luffy can't even drink the fucking juice. He's like, why the hell does this taste so bad like a fucking devil fruit? This is where Asta says, I didn't even get to taste mine. Let me see that drink. This is where he drinks it. He spits it out and says, what the fuck? This is where both of them are saying, we need water. This is where, well, Asta touches water and of course he feels, well, not feels weak. This is where he drinks it and says, nope, that's salt water. This is where, well, when Luffy drinks it, screw that. I'd rather just die right now. Good. This is where Asta says, "No, you can't die on me." This is where they're being really overreacted, but yeah. This is where, well, Gaia says, well, it's not salt water, it's mostly, they're in the lake, but yeah. This is where, well, still, Luffy's being very overreacted, but yeah. But yeah, this is where, we go into, well, getting into the Heart Kingdom. This is where, well, Gaia says, well, since, what's it called, this is the Heart Kingdom. Well, you might be anti-magic boy. You might need to come with us. This is where, well, a water bubble appears around Asta and says, huh? This is where Luffy gets ready and says, why you? Why the hell? Let go of my brother. This is where Gaia says, no, I cannot do that. This is where, well, Luffy says, I will kick your ass so hard that you are probably going to have to feel it the next morning. Gaia says, I don't think you will be able to do that. You don't even have magic. How will you do that? Luffy says, then I have no other choice. Asta, are you okay? Asta says, yeah, I'll be okay. I will just destroy anyone that pisses me off. Don't worry. This is where Asta is having this evil grin while Luffy's doing the same. This is where, well, Luffy cracks his, like, fingers. And this is where, well, this is where Luffy then gets both of his hands together and pushes them together and pops some knuckles. And this is where Luffy says, then let's see if you can go against me. This is where, well, Gaia says, whatever. This is where Vanessa, oh, not Vanessa, what's it called? Noelle, Mimosa, and also Fenrir are all say, Asta. Asta says, don't worry about me. Just stop Luffy from actually killing him. This is where all others say, wait, what? Luffy appears and Gama, pistol! He sends a pistol punch at, well, Gaia. Gaia dodges it. This is where, first of all, he sees that this person can right now just transform his hand into rubber or something and stretch it out. This is where when Luffy misses, that's where Luffy says, interesting, you're fast. This is where, well, Gaia appears in the sky, sending lightning attacks at Luffy. Luffy is getting hit by it and being overreacted because, first of all, he already fought against, what's it called? Someone named Anno. And, of course, that's how, what's it called? Asta has this devil fruit from someone, Anno, or whatever you like to call him. It's two different, sayings, but yeah. For E-N-E-L, but yeah, Andaru, who was able to use lightning against Luffy, Luffy kicked the shit out of him and able to take his devil fruit, but yeah. So yeah, this one, Luffy managed to take the devil fruit, and that's how Asta kind of has the devil fruit, the lightning devil fruit. This is where, well, Luffy says, let's see. Asta kind of, well, not Asta, Luffy gets back up and says, that kind of hurt a little bit. Not really, it didn't hurt anything. This is where Guy was confused. This is where Luffy says, let me give you a quite interesting about me. I am Luffy, also known as Monkey, well, not Monkey D. He says, also my name is, what's called, Goldie Luffy. And I should mention one thing. I ate a devil fruit called the Gama no Mi. I am now a rubber man. Your lightning will not be able to affect me because rubber is not affected by lightning, so your dense fuck is fucked up. Guy goes, huh? The hell do you mean ate a... This is where Luffy, he puts his like he squats down, puts his like hand down, well, his left hand, and this is where he has his right hand on what's called his right leg and all that. And this is where Luffy says, second gear. This is where it goes boom. This is where, well, he goes into second gear. And this is where his hands become armored and hawking. And right now appears right in front of Gaia. Gaia says, what the? Boom! He smashes his hand into, well, Gaia's face. Right now launching his ass into the ground. This is where Gaia says, what the? Speed. What the? This is where Luffy says, third gear! Elephanta! Since the, what's it called? Well, the fists, they're right now huge. Gaia seizes and sends lightning attacks, but right now being erased thanks to the armor and hawking. This is where Gaia smashes to the, well, ground even further thanks to Luffy. Luffy's right now fucking up Gaia right now. But we go into Asta. Asta lands into this place and right now sees a bunch of water knights appearing. This is where Asta smiles and says, good. I'm always looking for to have fun. This is where, well, Asta right now crushes the ground and right now appearing, transforming his body into lightning. Right now just destroying all the water attacks. Saying lightning dragon, twin-headed, 100 voltage K. This is where both lightning dragons smash into the walls, right now destroying in an instant. Destroying anything. This is where Asta saying, this is too much fun. He's doing to me. Cage bird. reverse cuts. This is where the cage bird around Asta appears, but this is where, well, it expands and cuts everything around him. Right now, destroying all the water things. This is where Asta says, that's too bad for you. This is where there was a giant water creature appearing, and right now, thanks to what's it called, Lil Petrica is right now using too much magic, and right now being defeated by Asta, and this is where, well, the Warners sing is right now trying to protect Lil Petrica. This is where, well, Asta transforming his body into a phoenix, right now transforming the flames into black and red, saying anti-magic, phoenix mode. Boom! He destroys the thing in an instant. Right now flying towards, so fast and high speed, straight towards, well, whoever's there, the one to making the magic. This is where Asta smash into water, right now burning through the water because thanks to his anti-magic dispels everything. Also armor and haki, but yeah. This is where Asta's right now flying high speeds, seeing, well, Lil Petrica, and this is where Asta says, die! This is where Asta right now pierces his leg into, well, what's it called? Having, well, advanced armament hawking. This is where he gets out of, well, the mode, and this is where, well, when Asta hits the water saint, whatever the, not water saint, the water spirit, this is where, well, the water spirit says, I will not let you hurt Lil Petrica. Asta says, it seems that you fucked up. Thanks to my advanced armament hawking, I can explode anything from the inside. Boom! Blasts the water spirits from the inside, destroying it. Not really, it wasn't really destroyed. It just explodes it. But yeah, mostly pressure kind of when it explodes it. And this is where Asta is right now walking towards Lil Petrica with this evil ass grin. This is where Lil Petrica says, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to. This is where the water spirit was confused and shocked, realizing that really, she wasn't killed. She turns around and sees Asta right now laying on top of the giant fluffy, like, what's it called, beaver. This is where he says, so fluffy. This is where, well, he falls asleep. But yeah, this is where Lil Petrica says, huh? And this is where, well, what's it called? We go back into Luffy, and Luffy is right now fighting against Gaia and says, second gear plus third gear. He says, Gallon God! Right now beating the shit out of Gaia. Gaia is right now being packed up for dinner. Nah, just kidding. But really, he's being packed the fuck up. This is where, oh, Luffy says, let's attack! Red Hawk! This is where Luffy appears in the sky with a red sun attack straight towards, well, mostly it's just a normal fist size, not really what's called the elephant or anything. Smashes upon Gaia, and Gaia smashes down to the ground and knocks the fuck out. Luffy says, well, that was easy. So, where are we going now? Everyone is still left. This is where Luffy says, where's everyone? Fuck, I'm gonna have to look for myself. Ah, shit. Well, lucky I don't have Zoro for location, because we would have been lost in an instant. This is where, well, Luffy is walking around saying, I am smelling fruit. This is where Zoro says, hey Luffy. Luffy says, Zoro, where the hell did you get here? I walked straight and then I got here. Don't know how. Must have been like some kind of thing from this magic region or whatever they use. Luffy says, you got lost. God damn it. Let's just go, Zoro, before we get into trouble more. Zoro says, but I just saw you fight. Who did you fight? Just some idiot thinking that he would have taken me on. But I beat his ass. Now we just gotta look for my brother. Where the fuck to go? Zoro says, whatever, follow me, Zoro, because I know you're gonna get lost. Now, Luffy does know that Zoro still gets lost. And yes, Zoro is here, but yeah. This is where, well, Zoro doesn't have Enma. He has another couple of blades, but yeah. So yeah, this is where, well, we go into Asta right now asleep. This is where when the others get there, they say, Asta. This is where, well, Lil Petrica is saying, oh, he's actually kind of cute. Poking him like right in the cheek or even in the face. And Asta is not even budging. He's still asleep. He does not care. He is right now falling asleep. He does not care. This is where, well, the water spirit saying, Lil Petrica, do you think it's a good idea for that to happen? This is where, well, when they kind of go to that one room that Asta was in, everything in there is fucked up, thanks to Asta's power. Asta already knew that there was a lot of things he could have used Conqueror's Hawk just to knock out everyone, but thought that it would be way too easy. Instead, he wanted to destroy things. But yeah, this is where when Asta wakes up, this is where, well, Lopetrica kind of explains to everyone about her reasons and other things, and yeah, that's where, well, she explains that in 6 months, yeah, not 6 months, in 1 year, these Dark Tribe are going to attack. They contain a whatever Medusa, whatever her goddamn name is. Mostly Veronica's kind of devil fruit. Well, not devil fruit. Her devil. Also with Cousin and Dante or whatever. She explains to a lot of them about how they are very powerful. That's why they have to take 1 year to train to be able to even get close to them, be able to defeat them. They are very powerful and dangerous. That's why Asta still sleeping through all of that. That's why, well, Luffy and Zoro got there, but they fell asleep. But yeah, this is where, well, when Lopetrico was done, that's where Asta wakes up and says, "So, we just gotta go fight a devil?" Wait, I thought you were asleep, that's why I had to explain it back to you when you woke up. And also those two. Asta says, "Oh, Luffy's here. Big bro Luffy's here. Sorry about causing so much destruction. I know I could have just used Conquer Supreme Color, just knock everyone out, but I instead wanted to have fun. Damn, I wonder how Big Bro Luffy even had fun with that one dude. I hope Luffy didn't kill him. This is where Lopetrica says, "What do you mean, had fun? Wait, what are you talking about?" Wait, this is where Gaia, he walks through the door, all bloody up and fucked up, and this is where he says, "Why? Yeah, Lopetrica," he passes out. This is where Lopetrica says, Gaia, this is where she's trying to heal him extremely fast, but yeah. This is where Luffy wakes up and says, is it breakfast now? Where's Sanji at? I wonder if he has breakfast ready for me. This is where Zoro, he's still asleep. But yeah. This is where, well, Asta says, "Damn, you really fucked him up, big bro, Luffy." This is where, well, Luffy says, right, it's that one lightning dude. I mean, he did say that he wanted to fight me, so I beat his ass. This is where the water spirit is pretty shocked to see a a lightning spirit named Gaia, who's one of the strongest in, well, the Heart Kingdom, has just got defeated by someone who seems to care less. Is wearing this drip that, well, Luffy is wearing. He's wearing that red kind of red shirt, jacket, whatever. He's also having a, what's it called, X on his, like, chest. So yeah, he still had to fight against that one magma dude and all that, who didn't kill Ace in this one, but yeah. Of course, is where, well, Luffy also kind of has blue shorts and straight up the sandals and that straw hat. Yes, also, not also, Luffy does have the straw hat, but yeah. Now, of course, this is where, well, but of course, this is where, well, after that kind of happening, this is where, well, Lopetrica says, "Very interesting. I'm so interesting. The fact that you're strong." That's where, well, she did kind of like talk to Luffy and, well, Asta. Zoro's still asleep. He's not carrying that much. Lopetrica starts kind of just grabbing Luffy and kind of like pulling him a little bit. This is where, well, her water spirit says, "Lopetrica, isn't that kind of rude?" Luffy says, "No, it's fine." It's very interesting. So what do you want to know? This is where, well, Lopetrica says, "How can you stretch without no magic?" Well, I can explain. I ate a devil fruit called the Gumma Gumma no Mi, meaning I am now a rubberman. I am very highly resistant towards lightning. And that one person uses mostly lightning-based attacks, so of course, it didn't really affect me. Asta says, "So if I try to use lightning," this is where Asta kind of touches Luffy. Lightning tries to shock him. This is where Luffy says, "That's kind of tickles." This is where Asta says, "I guess so." This is where, well, Lopetrica says, "Interesting. So interesting. So you're from the All Blue? So what's your name?" Luffy says, "The name is Luffy D. Gold. But you can call me, well, Straw Hat. I have a bounty over, well, 3 million. Yes, in the latest manga chapters, because I think I haven't really done in the, because it was 4 weeks. You might fuck up. I'm gonna say he has 3 million, but yeah. That's your word, well. Because I think last time I kind of put him to have only 1 million, but yeah. But here's not 1 million, 3 billion, but yeah. Not 1 billion. But yeah. That's the word, well. Lopetrica says, wait, Straw Hat Luffy! Wait, now I know who you are. You're from the All Blue. Oh, shit. This is where, well, Luffy says, yeah, you probably already know about some pirates like me, who is named Straw Hat Luffy. My brother named Sabo. Well, you probably know him as Magna Fist Sabo, and also Fire Fist Ace is also my oldest brother. He's the oldest one out of all of us. But Patrick say, I see. Great. Please don't tell me they're here in the 4 region. This is where, well, Luffy says, well, they are. And also, my uncle, what's it called, Shanks is here, but yeah. Well, really, we're not related that much. We're just there. But people rather call us being uncles, but oh yeah, our uncle. But whatever. This is where, well, little Petrica says, shit, red hair Shanks. This is where, well, the water spirit already kind of got like messages and information from the All Blue. From the fact that, yes, pirates are very strong and should not be taken that lightly. Now, the water spirit can now understand how Gaia got defeated. Straight up by a pirate, also known as who will become the Pirate King in the near future. But I should mention that Ace does have a bounty over 4 billion. Well, not over 4 billion, mostly 400, not 400. 4,500,000,000. But yeah, this is where, well, he does have that, and of course, is where, well, he kind of has that much of a high bounty. But yeah, of course, Shanks does have a higher bounty than Ace, and of course, is where, well, what's it called? Well, Sabo does have a bounty over 2 billion, but yeah, he's a bit lower than what's it called? Well, Luffy, but yeah, he just doesn't want to be discovered that much. But yeah, he's always a little bit secretive. But yeah, this is where we go into, well, love Petrica saying, oh shit, no wonder Guy got defeated. Crap. But yeah, this is where, well, she then says, well, that's not interesting. So, how you, wait, Asta, what's your abilities? Because there's no way in hell those things are magic. Asta explains. So let me explain this. Asta puts out 3 fingers, of course, transforming them into different elements that he has. So actually, to explain, I ito no mi, meaning string ability. I am now a string man, able to use strings from my fingers to cut people down or just tie them up. I can change the shape of the sharpness or the dullness. So yeah, I can also kind of use the strings to fly up by just grabbing the clouds. But yeah, this is where, well, Patrick says, that's kind of overpowered. My second one, this is where, well, the second one is the lightning. This is where he says, this is called the Rumble no Mi. Also meaning that I am now a lightning man. Yes, my string one and the lightning one actually works pretty damn well. But not the point. If you can get from the title, I am able to transform my body into lightning pretty fast. Able to move at the same speed as lightning, and, well, be able to send attacks made out of lightning at people. Also, I am very highly resistant to any kind of tossing attack. Any normal spears, swords, or anything that doesn't have armor and haki, I can easily they just go through me. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And my third one, it is called the Tora no Mi, meaning model phoenix. I am able to transform my body into a phoenix. This is where Asta does that. This is where, well, he still talks through his phoenix one. I can still talk as a normal human, even in the phoenix, because it's just a phoenix mode. But not the point. The phoenix flames are allowing me to be able to recover your health, if you have diseases, health, or even a curse. Actually, I'm gonna try that. That's where Asta does put like anti-magic and also armament haki, and sends, well, the flames at Lopechica to see if that will break the curse. It did. It shattered the curse into a million pieces. It just burned it. That's where Lopechica said, the curse is gone. This is where she runs up to Asta and just hugs him when Asta got out of his mouth, saying, okay, and also I should explain the armor, and just gets hugged and says, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is where, well, she was about to start kissing Asta and say, wait, don't. I'm okay with the hug. This is where Asta's face becomes kind of a little rushed, but yeah. And this is where Luffy say, that's something that mostly Boa does to me. I don't know. This is where, well, Zoro still is like, but yeah. Also, if you're wondering why Zoro's here, it's because Zoro got lost. Yes, he somehow got lost and managed to get to the Heart Kingdom, okay? Where was Zoro? Oh, I'll explain later. But yeah. This is where, well, everyone is kind of shocked. This is where Noel and Momosa gets kind of jealous seeing Asta on the ground with La Petrica. And this is where Inferno saying, I must stop the curse. I need to, no, I must resist. No, Finra, the only girl in your life is definitely, I forgot the girl's name. Yeah, that one, yeah. But yeah, this is where, well, Lopachika kind of gets up. Luffy and says, not Luffy, Asta says, thank you. I am now free from the curse. So yeah, probably in 1 year still counts as this. But I will help you all try to train in your best. Also, Asta and Nero. Yes, Nero is also there, I should mention. You two are arcane state mages. Probably you are even further than that, Asta. Since your strange abilities allows you to do a lot of things. This is where Asta says, well, I'm still not in my prime, I should mention. I am going to be training with, well, my uncle, my other brothers, in the All Blue to become stronger. So, I won't be able to see anyone for 1 year. This is where, well, she said, wait, what? So that mean you're going to be a pirate? Yep, I'm going to learn how to steal people, beat them up, and take their money. This is where Lopechica says, this is where, well, everyone says, ignore him. This is where Luffy says, yeah, we're going to steal, we're going to beat them up, and we're going to take anything. Yeah, as a pirate. Arr. This is where, well, this is a yeah. But yeah, of course, this is where, well, Lopechica says, okay. Wait, what about your anti-magic? I'll train in it when I'm a pirate anyway. I'll be fine. That's where, well, she says, are you sure? Yep, I'll be fine. That's the smallest thing, yeah. This is where, well, Noel and Momosa kind of got this information kind of shocking to them. They realized that Asta's going to be training as a pirate for 1 year, meaning that they won't be able to see Asta for 1 year entirely. This is where both of them, they realized one thing, and they rush up to Asta and hug them and say, no, you the fuck don't. You're not leaving anywhere. You're not going to be a pirate for 1 year. Fuck that. Asta says, but we must destroy the Dark Tribe, right? So of course, it'd be good if I just train for 1 year. This is where both of them are glaring. This is where Asta's trying to explain to him, but it's not working. But yeah, we go to a time skip of, well, the Clover Kingdom being informed about the Heart Kingdom training. And yeah, we go back into, well, the Clover Kingdom. Of course, this is where, well, some people are trying to get revenge on Asta about, well, the table and all that. And this is where, well, that still happens. The grimoire is stolen. Blah, blah, blah. That still kind of happens. But this time, Asta finds him in an instant. Well, not Asta himself. No, pirates found a location of where these people are at, hiding mostly. And also finding, well, Mary. This is where, well, pirates are basically from Luffy's crew. Zoro and Sanji are there. This is where, well, also, but yeah, Zoro, Sanji are there, and also, well, Nami's there. This is where, well, Zoro says I found them there. Well, not Zoro saying I found them, mostly Chopper was also there saying I found them. I found them. They're right here, into this house. Zoro says, I got this. 3 sword style. This is where Sanji says, hey, idiot, don't fucking do that. Listen up, you fuck. I don't give a shit. We gotta cut them down, so get in there. Whatever. This is where, well, Zoro says, you got the information from Luffy. Luffy says to find Asta's grimoire. So we find the grimoire, we take it, we give it back to Asta, okay? Sanji says, whatever. This is where, well, Sanji says, we just gotta get in there. Don't do anything stupid. This is where, well, Chopper says, I'll get in there. This is where he gets in. He sees all the medicine and says, wow, it's so shocking. They got different medicines here. This is where, well, Chopper, who is still in his reindeer, kind of gets into that one door and says, he just like opens the door kind of with his mouth and then just sees everyone. Everyone looks up. Some of the people are getting poisoned, mostly the noble people or whatever. And this is where when, what's it called, the 4 actual devil worshippers or whatever, or 5 mostly people, kind of sees Chopper. They say, why is there a deer here? Chopper says, huh? Wait, you have Asta's grimoire. I must get it back. Chopper mode. This is where he becomes Kung Fu Chopper. This is where he starts kicking the shit out of him and saying, yeah, yeah. This is where, well, a poison was about to hit Chopper until, what's it called? Sanji and Zoro kind of rush in. Zoro rush in and says, Chopper. Chopper gets hit by this poison and says, big bro, Zoro. This is where Zoro says, why are you doing that to Chopper? This is where Conqueror's haki explodes from him. This is where both of them just shake uncontrollably, realizing that they fucked up. This is where Zoro says, I'll cut you down. Onigiri, one sword style. This is where, well, before he's able to do that, Sanji appears saying, hey, you idiot, don't do that. Those are lovely ladies. Hey, ladies. Hi. This is where Nami smashes her fist into him, saying, listen up. I don't have to tell you this twice. Either you pay up for that grimoire, or you give me the grimoire. This is where, well, they say, yeah, and what if we don't? This is where she adds lightning into the sky, and this is where she's able to control kind of a storm happening. This is where Nami actually has a devil fruit to actually allow to control the storm. This is where, well, Nami says, listen up. I will destroy you in an instant. Give me the fucking book and give me the little girl. This is where the what's called that one girl saying no. We need them to get into Spade Kingdom. This is where lightning appears, zapping both of them. This is where paralyzing them a little. And this is where, well, a storm cloud actually appears, grabbing both of them. And this is where, well, Nami gets to Mary and of course freeze her. And this is where Mary says, thank you, orange hair lady. This is where what's it called? Nami says, you're welcome. This is where, well, she says, I am going to charge people who has you. She still has money in her eyes, but yeah. This is where, well, she then gets the grimoire and says, thank you, now we're leaving. Zoro, what's it called? Chopper managed to get medicine and say, I'm here. Yeah, let's go. This is where, well, Chopper becomes back into a reindeer, but yeah. This is where Zoro and Sanji say, yes, Nami-swan. This is where Zoro says, oh my gosh, shut the hell up. I should. This is where Nami says, you shouldn't probably kill them. They're only going to somewhere, so yeah, better not to kill them. Oh, Chopper, you're fine? Yeah, of course. You see here, I'm a very expert in medicine, so of course I'll be fine. This is where, well, Zoro says, at least you're fine. Let's go then. This is where, well, those 5 people who are devil worshippers who wanted to get to the Spade Kingdom, yeah, they could not. Thanks to the Straw Hats, they fucked up the plan really bad. Of course, Mary got back to seeing what's it called, the church and her brother way earlier and being safe. But this is where Nami charges them for money. This is where, well, what's it called? Well, Ghost wanted to kind of attack, well, Nami, but this is where Sanji appears saying, Davalo, fire, what's it called, fire kick. This is where he sent a fire kick into Ghost and knocked his ass out. This is where Ghost says, this is where, well, the church says, yeah, you can get the money from him, so yeah, don't worry about it. Just put the tab on his, what's it called, tab, mostly. This is where all of them say, yay! This is where Mary was like, thank you. So yeah, this is where, what's it called? This is where, well, they are so happy to see Mary, but yeah, this is where, well, the devil worshippers still try to get to Spade Kingdom. The problem is when they get there, they are having to get to magic regions. But of course, Asta gets there. Well, not Asta himself. He just didn't care that much. But mostly, well, Red Hair Shanks gets there and meets up with all of, well, the devil worshippers or just people, commoners. This is where Shanks actually gives him a way not to get to Spade Kingdom, but instead joining his crew, or just getting on a boat to get to another region. This is where so many people agree with this. Of course, this is where Nozel and what's it called, Fogolian, they try to stop Shanks from doing that. But Shanks has a very powerful Conqueror's haki that can knock both of them out in an instant. So of course they're not trying to fuck with Red Hair Shanks. Of course, the devil worshippers did still try to get to, well, before even meeting Shanks, they what's it called? That one girl with her combined magic, whatever. She did try to combine everyone's magic to kind of attack the nobles because they thought that, well, the nobles were trying to like arrest them all, and Shanks promised them, because he knocked both of them out in an instant, with just his conqueror's hawk, and saying that those would just be weaklings. This is where, well, she stopped using collective magic, but this is where a giant beast happens. But this is where, well, Shanks pulls out his sword and just slashes once in the air, and the thing just splits down. This is where Shanks explains that there's very powerful regions that will allow you to become stronger in different types of skills, not just magic. Your magic is not needed for these different types of regions. This is where, well, so many people agree and started deciding to follow Shanks, but yeah. This is where we go into a time skip. A time skip of just a couple days later. Of course, Asta gets the anti-magic book back, and yeah. This is where, well, so many people are actually going to the sea and getting to different regions, but yeah. Different, like, regions of the east, south, north, or even west blue, but yeah. They are actually in what's it called. This region is actually in the North Blue, but they actually kind of travel to the different islands from the North Blue, from this region mostly. But of course, where, well, everyone's kind of happy, but yeah, but this is where, well, we go into, well, the different kind of like training and all that. Of course, it's like the same of like kind of talking to the Blue Rose, trying to get information, but blah blah blah, that happens and whatever. But of course, we go into, well, a time skip of 1 year. Of 1 year. Of course, everyone is stronger that they got in the Heart Kingdom. Noelle is stronger and everyone else is stronger. But Asta has now left to go. Well, he left 1 year ago, a while ago, to kind of become, well, the strongest in what's called the blue, and the all blue mostly. But yeah. So yeah, he is a pirate, you know. I'll mention how strong he got it. But yeah. Of course, during this kind of like, what's it called? Like training and all that, they all became stronger. Of course, this is where they went to kind of help that one place, that one dome or whatever, about what's called stopping them from actually trying to sacrifice their commoners, because the Spade Kingdom was using them mostly to fuel up this machine, but yeah. And they got defeated pretty easily. Of course, it was harder than normal because Asta wasn't there to actually use his anti-magic, but yeah. But of course, it worked, well. Everyone has gotten stronger. Of course, this is where, well, we go into a well, not a couple days, mostly a day later. Of course, this is where Veronica is getting to this Heart Kingdom, just to kind of see Lopechica. But of course, she realized one thing. Lopechica does not have the curse anymore, which she's angry entirely. But we go into Dante. Dante, he gets to the Black Bull's hideout and says, I guess I'll be playing with all of you. Of course, he still tries to make what's called Vanessa and also, well, Gray his wife. But of course, it worked. Well, Dante was fighting against also, well, Yami. And of course, also wasn't there to kind of, well, become a demon or anything, or get even his arm just became like the anti-magic demon and all that. But of course, it where Dante, he managed to defeat Yami, and Yami's right now on the ground. And Dante says, it seems that you're going to pretty easily. So I thought you would be stronger, Yami. Well, it'd be too easy for me to. This is where, well, he hears like running movement towards him for some reason. He's like, what is that? This is where, well, Asta is right now having lightning in his legs. Right now, Asta has a black cloak, yes. This is where Asta pulls out two swords, and this is where Asta said, two sword style. Was called Light and Dark Destroy. This is where, well, slashes mostly, he said. This is where he uses what's called the Heaven Snake Slayer and also Enma to just slash down and up. This is where the Snake Slayer was up. This is where Enma was down. This is where, well, Dante said, he didn't bleed from the slashes because they had armament Hawking destroying the devil's abilities. This is where, well, Dante didn't get hit in the face, sending his ass straight towards some trees. Asta is now, the cloak is gone from him. It's mostly floating away. But yeah. This is where Yami says, Asta. Asta is right now standing in front of Yami. But Asta has become stronger. He no longer looks like the same from 1 year ago. Asta has kind of longish with whitish hair. And also, not just whitish hair, but golden highlights. His eyes are more determined. his face kind of became a little bit more structured and muscle more. But yeah, of course, this is where, well, Asta's muscles have become more leaner. But yeah, of course, this is where Asta is now the height of 5'10". His two swords are right now in his hand, right now glittering with armament, conqueror's haki also in them. This is where, well, Asta, who seems to be more determined. I should mention one thing. Asta has a hat on top of his head. Yes, just like everyone else, he does have a hat. This hat is, well, let's count. So Asta has this hat, this kind of whitish hat, but this like band right there is black and all that. It's kind of whitish and grayish, but yeah. He has it on top of his head because you see here, he doesn't just have his two blades. He has his anti-magic but kind of flying around him, but also a being is right next to him. I should mention one thing. Asta's clothing is a little bit more different than normal. Asta has, well, this kind of whitish, kind of like whitish and blackish coat, a jacket must say, or a coat must say. Of course, so where, well, he does have what's called blackish pants, and this is where he does have, well, black sandals, because yeah, fucking, not black sandals, black shoes. But of course, there's a right now demon creature on top of his shoulder, and that is Levy. And this is where, well, he does have muskets around him because, well, not muskets, mostly flintlocks around him because he has Asta. Yeah. I should also mention, where did Asta kind of train a little bit? He kind of met up with someone who was a gang member. Yes, if you know who that gang member is, then you know. He's one of the supernovas, but yeah. I just forgot his name, fuck. I just remember he was a gang member, but yeah. But of course, this is where, well, Asta kind of trained with him, and of course, this is why he kind of looks like a full-on mafia boss, but not really. But of course, it's mostly a black jacket that he's wearing, but yeah, or black coat jacket, but yeah. This is where, well, Asta says, so, it's been a while, Yami. Should I say Captain Yami? Captain Yami says, ah, Asta, you're here. Then I guess you're going to here to help me, aren't you? Of course. Sorry for being late. I got stuck in traffic for a little bit. This is where, well, Yami says, then, let's see if you got it stronger. This is where Yami has his sword, his like sword tip, and of course Asta has, well, his two swords. Right now it's just glittering in the light. And this is where Dante says, who are you? This is where Libby says, I'm going to kill him, or going to murder him. Asta said, exactly, Libby. Let's go. This is where right now they're rushing as well. Dante is trying to attack Asta, but Asta's right now projecting all his moves into his arbitration haki, advanced arbitration haki. And of course, this is where, well, Dante's still trying to use what he then uses grabbing magic to try to smash Asta upon it. But this is where Asta says, Enma, King of Hell. This is where, well, he sent a very powerful slash that just has anti-magic and armament and conqueror's haki in it. It just cuts through the gravity and slash upon while Dante goes, what the? That's where Asta appears right now, kneeing his face. Well, kneeling, what's it called? Like kneeing this man in the face. This is where, well, then Asta then just gets his leg, well, his other leg, and then kicks this guy in the head, smashing him to the ground. This is where everyone is seeing Asta. Asta says, ha! So how was that, bitch? This is where Dante gets angry and says, I'm going to kill both of you. I need Yami, not you. This is where Asta says, well, too bad. For you, it's too much of a, well, how should I say? Well, too bad. You're too much of a weaker bitch than me. You weakling bitch. Asta kind of, well, not weaker bitch. He says, you're just a weakling against me. I will not lose against you. I will become the Pirate King. Asta has, well, his, like, anti-magic appears in his arms right now going to the sword. And this is where Asta says, Double Slayer! Well, he says, Double Slayer. Cutting. 10,000 cuts. This is where Dante has multiple cuts all around him. And Asta appears behind him. This is where a flyer actually appears. Right now flying around. This is where, well, it goes straight towards everyone. And this is where, well, when it lands down, and this is where when Gray stops heal, well, magic heal Ghosh, and Ghosh is kind of waking up and saying, well, this is where a flyer flies down, lands in front of him. Asta D Gold, bounty over 400, well not 400, 4 billion 655,700,000,000. Yeah. Oh, not billion, thousand, but yeah. 1,000 but yeah. Not 1,000 million mostly, but yeah. Of course, this is where, well, Asta has a huge ass bounty with a bunch of like fucking numbers, but yeah. This is where, well, everyone won in their eyes. Asta, who right now easily took out Dante, puts both his blades away, and this is where Yami laughs and says, well, he surely got stronger. Yami says, haha. That's where, well, Yami says, well, we gotta take this. This is where before he's able to kind of, like, capture up Dante, Zenon appears, but this is where Zenon gets taken out, smashed in the face really hard with a lightning attack, smashing him through the portal. Yeah, Asta appears right now saying, fuck you, bitch. Stitch your ass back over there. Yeah, Zenon was knocked the fuck out. He couldn't even use his spatial magic to get Yami. Yami says, ha! That was interesting, Asta. Well, let's go anyway. This is where darkness appeared, grabbing, well, the demon named Dante, or mostly simp named Dante, but yeah. But this is where I'm gonna leave it off for part 5, or not part 5, part 6 of this what if. So I will end it off for part 6. Part 7 might be the end or whatever, but yeah. But other than that, have a nice potato night, and good night.